We're looking into another alleged prediction by The Simpsons, a video that has gone viral on social media.
The Simpsons has always been known for its humor, but what if I told you it's been predicting the future all along? From groundbreaking scientific discoveries like the God particle to everyday gadgets.
These are robots. You will train them, and they will replace you.
Welcome to the electric car of the future, sponsored by the gasoline producers of America.
Including smartwatches, The Simpsons has nailed it. They even predicted the rise of robots with lines like, humans will train these robots and they will replace you. Creepy, right? But it doesn't stop there. The show has also eerily predicted real-life disasters, like a deadly submarine implosion and even huge corporate mergers. The predictions are shocking, the coincidences uncanny, and some of them might just come true. So stick around as we dive into the most chilling predictions from The Simpsons that could become a reality by 2025. Number 10, World War III.
Wake up, everybody! It's World War III!
One of the most unsettling predictions from The Simpsons is the potential for World War III. In a 1987 episode, Homer is convinced that global conflict is about to break out and shouts,
Wake up, it's World War III!
Back then, this was just a satirical joke, but today, with increasing tensions across the globe, from the war in Ukraine to rising tensions in the Middle East, it's hard not to view this as a chilling forewarning. The Cold War was still fresh in everyone's mind in 1987, and while the US emerged victorious in 1991, many experts argue that we're seeing the early stages of a new Cold War, especially with growing tensions between major powers like the US, Russia, China, and North Korea. While we're not at war just yet, the growing number of global conflicts and power struggles across regions might suggest we're heading towards something bigger. The Simpsons certainly knew how fragile peace could be. Number 9. Artificial intelligence take over.
So, you guys are my new coworkers.
In the 2012 episode, Them, Robot, The Simpsons predicted the rise of artificial intelligence and its potential to replace human jobs. Mr. Burns, ever the miser, replaces all the workers at the Springfield nuclear power plant with robots, who humans trained to eventually take over. Sound familiar? Today, AI is already making waves, from self-driving cars to chatbots like ChatGPT, revolutionizing industries from finance to creative fields. And it doesn't stop there. The Simpsons even predicted the potential dangers of AI with an earlier episode in 1994, where robots run an amusement park and eventually become self-aware, causing chaos. What started as a comedic exaggeration is now a real concern. With AI systems becoming more advanced, many fear the day when these technologies could become sentient or take over critical aspects of society, like law enforcement or personal relationships. The Simpsons was ahead of the curve, raising important questions about the consequences of a future ruled by machines. Number 8. Coronavirus and killer bees.
The dreaded Osaka flu has hit Springfield with over 300 cases now reported.
In the 1993 episode Marge in Chains, The Simpsons predicted two major real-world events: the COVID-19 pandemic and the arrival of murder hornets. The episode shows a flu virus spreading from Japan, causing a global outbreak. Sound familiar? The pandemic that began in 2019 mirrored The Simpsons' storyline in some eerie ways, particularly with how quickly it spread across borders. But the prediction doesn't stop there. The episode also showed a chaotic hospital scene where killer bees were unleashed from a broken crate, making it one of the earliest references to murder hornets in popular culture. In 2020, real-life murder hornets made headlines in the US after they were discovered in Washington state.
Asian giant hornets, nicknamed
Murder Hornet.
Murder Hornet.
Murder Hornet. Murder Hornets.
While the show wasn't directly predicting these events, it tapped into fears and anxieties about pandemics and dangerous wildlife, showing just how prescient their humor really was. Number 7. Economic collapse.
As you know, we've inherited quite a budget crunch from President Trump. How bad is it, Secretary Van Houten?
Back in 2000, The Simpsons predicted an economic collapse under a Trump presidency in the episode Bart to the Future. While we're not in a Trump administration right now, the prediction feels more real than ever, with global markets in turmoil and growing fears of financial crises by 2025. The episode shows a future where the US faces a financial collapse, a result of poor economic policies, With the inflation crisis, rising debt, and an unstable job market today, it's hard not to see parallels between the world depicted in The Simpsons and our current financial uncertainty. In fact, some experts have even warned that the global economy could face another recession soon. Could the show have been predicting the storm brewing in our economic systems? Only time will tell. Number 6. Flying cars.
Eastern Airlines presents The World of Tomorrow. Don't walk, fly.
Flying cars have been a staple of science fiction for decades, but The Simpsons made them a reality in a comedic sense. Remember those quirky flying cars they showed? Well, real-world companies are now turning this dream into a reality. Samson Sky, a company based in the US, developed the Switchblade, a flying sports car. It's not quite the hovercraft we were expecting, but it does transform from a street-legal car to an airplane with a push of a button. The Switchblade can reach speeds of up to 200 miles per hour in the air. While flying cars may not be a common sight by 2025, this breakthrough is definitely a step in the direction The Simpsons joked about. We might not be soaring through the skies just yet, but we're closer than ever to a reality where flying cars are part of our daily commute. Number 5. Disney buying Fox. In 1998, The Simpsons predicted that Disney would acquire 20th Century Fox, a move that would come true more than 2 decades later.
680's Richard Southern joins us now. And Richard, it's a massive deal that reshapes the entertainment biz. So Disney is buying a big chunk of Fox.
In the episode When You Dish Upon a Star, Homer becomes a personal assistant to Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger. In a seemingly random moment, the episode casually shows 20th Century Fox as part of the Walt Disney Company. Fast forward to 2019, and Disney completed the $52 billion acquisition of a significant portion of Fox. The prediction came true so perfectly that it even led to jokes in the media about how The Simpsons might have had a crystal ball. It's another example of how the show, often filled with absurd scenarios, manages to foresee major real-world events in the most bizarre ways. Number 4. Colonizing Mars.
Working hard to establish a human settlement on Mars 10 years from today.
In the 2016 episode, The Marge Ian Chronicles, The Simpsons imagined the family going to Mars as part of a grand colonization effort. What starts as a fun adventure quickly turns into a scam, with the family discovering they've been duped into thinking they're part of a Mars mission. In reality, Elon Musk and SpaceX have been planning their own Mars colonization mission for years. Musk even hopes to send humans to Mars by 2026, making this Simpsons storyline eerily relevant. While the show's version of Mars colonization was more of a joke, it's clear that humanity's fascination with the Red Planet is growing. Who knows, The Simpsons may have been more prophetic than we realized. Number 3. Hologram Technology. Remember the episode where Bart uses Professor Frink's invention to peek into the future with holograms? Well, The Simpsons was ahead of its time once again. Today we're seeing real progress in hologram technology, with devices like the Drock HD3 bringing holographic visuals to life. This device creates 3D projections right in front of you, combining real objects with digital visuals. While we're not quite at the point of using holograms in the way the show imagined, like having a flip phone that projects 3D images, it's clear that this technology is advancing quickly. The future of holograms is near, and it's not just a sci-fi fantasy anymore. Number 2. Black holes.
Huh? A mini black hole.
In The Simpsons' Treehouse of Horror episode, a broken particle accelerator creates a black hole that threatens to suck Springfield into it. While this scenario was fictional, black holes have become a real area of study in astrophysics. With the launch of the ExoSat Space Telescope in 2025, scientists will be able to learn more about these mysterious cosmic phenomena. While we're not in danger of being swallowed up by a black hole anytime soon, The Simpsons gave us an eerie glimpse into the way space exploration and black hole research would unfold. Number 1. FIFA Scandal. In the episode, You Don't Have to Live Like a Referee, Homer gets a job as a World Cup referee, and the episode predicts a major corruption scandal involving FIFA. In an incredibly accurate turn of events, FIFA was hit with a real-life corruption scandal in 2015, involving bribery, fraud, and money laundering. The episode even hinted at the shocking bribery scandal that rocked the soccer world. This wasn't just a lucky guess, it was a chillingly accurate prediction that showed The Simpsons' uncanny ability to foresee real-world events. There you have it, folks. 10 eerily accurate predictions from The Simpsons that came true. Whether it's global conflict, technological advancements, or corporate mergers, The Simpsons has a strange way of predicting the future. Let me know in the comments which prediction you found the creepiest. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of pop culture. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for those Simpsons predictions. They might just be more accurate than we think.